Shout to Mobamba.
What's up everyone, it's Adam from FWCI and we're about a week into the early access of WWE 2K22 and it's been a very interesting journey so far. I did a really fun live stream on release night playing some GM mode. Thank you to everybody who checked that one out. But today I'm going to have a bit of a chat about my first impressions of the game after a week, you know, having the chance to play it quite a bit. And we're going to go through the DLC reveals that were announced today. About bloody time. Why did they have to wait until after the game came out to tell us this? I don't know. But let's talk about the gameplay first of all. This is obviously the biggest step up that this game has compared to previous games. I think the combo system is actually quite good and very handy and very useful to use. It does make the matches flow a little bit different. I don't know what they're talking about when they say that it's a new game engine. It feels very much like the same game engine. They've just changed some of the button layout. The hit detection doesn't feel that much better. There's a handful of new animations in there, but very much most of them are stuff that we've had for years and years and years and years. And overall, it is an improvement, but it's still by no means the perfect wrestling game or anything like that. With that being said, I'm interested to see how this game goes once I get better at it and crank up the difficulty and start using the game sliders and stuff like that. I am quietly confident that this will be a fun game throughout the longevity of the game, more so than at the start while we're still trying to figure everything out. So gameplay so far has been a positive. Universe mode. I love universe mode. This has had no attention given to it whatsoever. They've added the superstar mode. That's literally it. I didn't see any new cutscenes. I didn't see any new features, or the rivalry system is exactly the same. It's a bit disappointing, but universe mode is certainly a robust mode that you can do anything you want in, and it will be very popular. The superstar mode, I'm keen to try that a little bit, to be completely honest, but universe mode, I would have liked to have seen a bit more of a step up in that mode as well. It seems like that was just completely forgotten for the last 2 years, even though it's been the primary mode, you know, for however many years at this point. Talking about MyRise, I haven't played MyRise yet. I do plan on doing a live stream for it though, so if you like MyRise, I fully intend to do that, and that one should be a lot of fun. So tune into those live streams when they do come up, but I've heard good things about MyRise and very excited to get that series underway. GM mode. Well, this was the reason I was so pumped for this game. I thought even a bad GM mode would be good, or MyGM as they're calling it. Turns out 2K found a way to make GM mode really, really boring. It's very, very same. It feels like the same experience every time you play it. It's just different people in different positions and that kind of stuff. It could be fun once we get more solid content in the community creations, but at the moment, I'm really not digging GM mode at all. I don't think I'll be playing much of it as the year goes on, unless I find more ways to get competitive in it or something. I don't know. It's been a very underwhelming return to the GM mode style for this franchise, and yeah, I think everyone's kind of in the same boat. We're all like, why can I only have 3 matches? Why can I only have, you know, 5 different match types, including tag team match, or 10, I guess, if you make the other ones tag team matches as well. Like, why is it so limited? The whole point of this mode is to be creative and do different things, but it just doesn't seem to allow that freedom. So very disappointed with my GM mode. I just keep calling it GM. It's GM mode. We're calling it that. MyFaction. This could be the most pointless game mode I've ever seen, and the most blatant effort to get money out of a fan base that I've ever seen. This is obviously modeled after the NBA My Team mode, but it doesn't translate. There's a big difference between putting money to get packs, to get better cards, to build a better team, to go online against other people, as opposed to something where you're spending money on packs to play against the computer. I don't see any benefit to this. Completionists and psychos like that will probably love it, but I really think all those people inside, they're going to be like, this is a waste of time. So I encourage you guys not to play MyFaction mode. Let's nip this thing in the bud. I don't want to see this return next year when it is online and it's basically pay to win, you know, pay to pwn, isn't that what they call it? Because that's exactly where this is going. This is a very soft entrance into that kind of arena, and I find this mode to be 2K at its absolute sleaziest. So anybody out there watching this, YouTubers, in fact, Dankops, I saw your video and I could see that you do like a pack here or there. You like to open the packs in NBA. I get it. I love opening the packs as well. My missus really loves opening the packs. She fucking loves that shit. But I really feel like anyone who promotes and encourages the MyFaction mode is ruining this franchise for the rest of us moving forward, because you know, if 2K retains the license to this, which is up in the air at the moment, they will continue to try and get money out of you the same as they do in NBA 2K, in my team and my career and everything else, same as they do in GTA Online with the shark cards and all this. Microtransactions is now their focus, and as a gaming community, we should really do our best to make sure that this stays the hell away from wrestling games, because if you play Supercard, you probably hate it. If you don't play Supercard, you probably hate it. Imagine if Supercard was like in 2K22. It's gross. You don't want it. And the Creation Suite. So I'm pretty impressed with the Creation Suite so far. I haven't seen that much good stuff go up on there just yet. All I've uploaded is a Bad Luck Corbin character, which is Baron Corbin with the shit all down his shirt and looking disheveled and all that. I uploaded him, I created him on a live stream as well. People were enjoying that one, but I don't create much in there anymore because the community creations is just amazing these days. Like, you really you can have anybody you want. Keen to see how that progresses as the game goes on and more people get time and opportunity to make some more unusual people, because we've had amazing community creations over the years. You know, these people are stockpiling all those images and everything like that, and now it's just a matter of time to wait for them to get that content out. But I really enjoyed the fact that we can have custom PNG images now. I definitely put Bad Luck Baron with his custom image on there. It looks like you can't download a created superstar with that image, but you can download the image and apply it as well. So I don't know, it's kind of unusual, but I really appreciate that. It takes me back to the 2K13 days when you used to be able to, I don't know how people hacked it, but they figured out a way to like have custom images for wrestlers, and it just made the game look fantastic. So Creation Suite is good. With that being said, the Creation Suite logos are, and just the sample images that we get and the logos, and in the creator show, all the different themes that they've got for you to use with your thing, all of that is exactly the same as it was in 2K19, which is the last game that I played. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That just seems unbelievably lazy that they would leave all of that exact same content in the game. It's very, very upsetting and disheartening, to be completely honest, and that was really unfortunate to see. But let's talk about the upcoming DLC. We've got all the details of it here, so let's start with the Bonsai Pack. That's the first one we're getting, which, you know, I'm kind of conflicted on the concept of how 2K does their DLC. Knowing that a new game is coming, really there's some of this content you're only going to have for half of the game's lifespan, 6 months. Which I think is, I don't know, that's kind of fucky. Like, they clearly have it here. I think all of this should be day one. But the Bonsai Pack, April 26th, that's going to have Yokozuna, Umaga, Rikishi, Omos, and Casey Catanzaro. One of these things is not like the other. I take it or leave it on Casey Catanzaro. Omos, I know a lot of people were upset that he wasn't in it. Rikishi, I mean, it's weird. We've had him in the game for many years. Now he's DLC. Yokozuna is going to be a lot of fun to play with. Hopefully his character model looks, you know, really, really big and, you know, intimidating and imposing. Umaga, that's the one that I'm interested for. Thumb in the fucking neck. I love the Samoan Spike. I love Umaga. yeah, I'm very keen that Umaga is returning to the WWE video game series. Next up is the Most Wanted pack, which is coming out on May 17. That's going to have Cactus Jack, the Boogeyman, Vader, Ilya Dragunov, and Indy Hartwell. Yeah, boy. Let's go through these. The Boogeyman, Cactus Jack, first of all. So we've got a Foley in the game now, so people can make Dude Love and Mankind and everything else. Very happy with that. The Boogeyman, take it or leave it. To be honest, I'm not going to use the Boogeyman for anything, so it's hardly the most wanted for me. Vader, another one of those weird ones they seem to be sprinkling out through the DLC that has always been in the game, but Vader's in the game for those that wanted him. Ilya Dragunov, that'll be fun to play as Ilya Dragunov. He's got a very unique in-ring style, and I'll definitely be giving him a look. And Indy Hartwell, Wrestling, Loomis, whatever you want to call her, she is going to be in the game. That makes me really happy. Love Indy Hartwell. Give me more Aussies in the game. Give me Grayson. Oh, we got to get no Grayson Waller, no Duke Hudson, no Zion Quinn. Bro. No Persia. That sucks. But at least we got Indy. She can complete the way because we've got all the other 4 members of that. So glad to see Indy in there. The Stand Backpack comes out on the 7th of June. That gives us Hurricane Helms, Stacy Keibler, A-Kid? What the hell is A-Kid? No idea who A-Kid is. Sorry everybody, I literally have no clue who the fuck that is. Wesley, Nash Carter as well are going to be in that pack. So Hurricane Helms, good to have Hurricane back in the game. I can find a place for Hurricane. Stacy Keibler. Are we going to have the infamous lingerie match? Is that why we've got Stacy Keibler? I don't know anyone who wants to play as Stacy Keibler in these games. A-Kid, I don't know what that is. That could be friggin' anything. So we'll wait and see. Wesley and Nash Carter, that is MSK. Yeah, good to have them in the game. More NXT 2.0 guys, although I'm noticing no Bron Breakker in here either, which is a huge... hopefully they give him as a DLC update for free sometime during the year, because with the MyFaction, we're also going to be getting more updates for this series than ever before. So if they want to add an extra character in, you never know, it might come through. The Clowning Around pack comes out on the 28th of June. That's got Doink the Clown, because that, again, another one everyone's just dying for. Ronda Rousey, which I don't know why she's not on the main roster in the first place. The British Bulldog, Mr. T, Doudrop, and Rick Boogs. I love Rick Boogs. That man is fucking amazing. I can't wait to see what his entrance is like in this game. But Doink the Clown, yeah, don't really need it. Ronda Rousey, you kind of need her in the game because she's going to be obviously a big part of the roster moving forward. The British Bulldog, maybe give him an update from the Hart Foundation and might make him a bit more interesting. Mr. T, I don't need him. I did get a cool Roddy Piper Mr. T 2-pack WrestleMania 2 set the other day, which looks pretty sweet. Doudrop, I'll be renaming her Piper Niven immediately, but glad to see her in the game. And obviously my old mate Rick Boogs is there, and hopefully he's can introduce Shinsuke Nakamura. I can't do it. Can't hit it. Let me know in the comments if you can hit that note. The final DLC pack is the whole damn pack. That's release date July 19. Rob Van Dam, Logan motherfucking Paul, Machine Gun Kelly, LA Knight, Xia Li, Commander Aziz, and Saray. It sucks that one's coming out last because, to be completely honest, that's the one that I want the most. I want LA Knight in this game. I want Xia Li in this game because she's fucking awesome. Need a Xia Li action figure. Come on, Mattel, give us an elite Xia Li with all the entrance gear. Get on that. Commander Aziz, whatever, but you know, we'll chuck him with Apollo Crews. I'm cool with that. And Saray, another one that I really am happy we've got in this game. Saray hasn't done a great deal yet, but I think she was signed for a long time before she debuted. So, yeah, good to see more NXT talent on there. Again, no Bron Breakker, no Grayson Waller, no Duke Hudson, no Zion Quinn, no Elektra Lopez. She would have been nice to have in there as well. I thought Carmelo Hayes was in this game. So no Carmelo Hayes, or, as we say on World Wrestling Australia, Mello! Is it me you're looking for? And it is him that I'm looking for, because I would love to have Carmelo Hayes on this roster. So, I'm a little bit underwhelmed from the DLC. And again, this was such an important edition of WWE 2K. They needed to have awesome DLC. They needed to have awesome gameplay. They needed to have a good GM mode. They needed to build on what they already had. Like, they needed to do so much to get this game right, and it looks like they've done like half of most of it. Some of it they didn't even, fix up. So, yeah, overall, 2K22, I hope this game ages well. I hope we're not looking back in 6 months from now going, yeah, that gameplay got really old, really quick. GM mode has no longevity. I hope we're not looking back that soon on this game like that. I hope that it gets better the more you play it, and I hope maybe we find some good online activities to do with 2K22 as well. But that's my initial thoughts on the game, all those different things, and the DLC that's coming out as well. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I will be going live with some My Rise live streams. I have no idea what time I'm going to be doing these. I just started a full-time job, so we're going to be squeezing it in among a whole bunch of other shit. But keen to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Let me know what your favorite experience is on 2K22 so far. Are you enjoying GM mode? Are you enjoying My Rise? Are you enjoying MyFaction? Because if you are, stop it. Stop it. Alright? Stop it. Alright. But as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.